It's good, Johnny, broadcasting live from the Fortress of Speed with the Ministry of Speed, and of course, Wallace the Dog, right here in murky, dark, cold, damp, wet San Antonio, Texas. Hey, it's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central Standard Time, right here at the good old US of A. Yeah, get ready to watch some qualifying here, full qualifying here for the Austrian, Austrian Grand Prix. Before we get started, though, I just want to give my heartfelt gratitude to all of y'all that have been keeping me in your thoughts and prayers. Many of y'all may not know that I have been quite under the weather. I had to be hospitalized for a little while. The nature of it is still a mystery. It has to do with, I guess, my lower intestinal something. But I know that I'm in God's hands, and I trust Him to take care of me. And so I've been resting up and getting my strength ready to go for today. And I feel pretty good right now, and hopefully I'll feel even better after the race. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Pastor, for taking me to the hospital for the day. I know I scared him, but yeah, the rest of you guys out there, again, thank you for your thoughts and prayers. Keep them coming, man. They really help. But with that said, let's get back to business and get to do some racing here. Who's on the front? Who's out front here? Well, who's here today? How about that? Pepsi Bottle. We know Pepsi. He's a bottom rocket without a stick. A wild man, to say the least. Of course, our F1 world champion, the Finnish juggernaut himself, the hellbound the Helsinki Hammer, Mr. Levo Slampy. He will be joining us tonight as well. Here he is right here. Let's go on board with Finn here and check it out. Finn has been doing very well lately, running really strong in the last couple of races there. Actually won in France. So Stylen had to miss, and we'll talk about him in a minute, but Stylen was missing due to some cricket. Do you hear him? Crickets? Chirp, chirp. Not sure if I really understand why, but apparently it's supposed to be a lot of fun. Yeah, fun. But, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Ray's been a good sport about it, and we wish him the best of luck in his endeavors with cricket. But yeah, but yeah, I guess I don't know. Y'all got to tell me about cricket, man. You got Australian guys got to tell me what's going on with that. Why is it so exciting, and why is it a national sport? I have no idea. But again, let's not talk about cricket. We're here to talk about F1. Who else is out here? Roasted 236, Sasquatch Motorsports, #1 driver, sponsored by who? Dow Glassworks, of course, and the Wizard. Stop by their Facebook page and order you up something nice if you want to have a good smile on your face for a long, long time. That's the place to be. What else we got going here? We got you guys. Actually, we have Fenorio. Y'all know Fenorio, Anthony Johnson, the time traveler himself here, trying to go back in time. I hope. This tonight had a pretty decent run last in France, but couldn't seal the deal. Actually spun out behind Jeremy Pope. There was some controversy behind that during the last few laps, trying to run down the Finnish juggernaut himself. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. While I look for my cord to charge my freaking remote here. But what else we got here? Eric Garcia also having a good run. Now, I'll tell you what, the surprise last week was, actually 3 weeks ago, was Mr. B. And I mean that literally. Mr. B surprised the entire world, starting on the front row with none other than Finnish boy for the start of the French Grand Prix. Now, he did that by coming out early, being on top of his game as usual, and of course catching the first lap. Now, it started raining shortly after that happened, and after that it was a c'est la vie for everybody else. No one could come out and do a match's lap, so Mr. B, yeah, started on the front row. So Family Motorsports, a lot of confidence coming in tonight's race. I couldn't have been prouder for him. I actually had some tears in my eyes behind Mr. B. He's been one of my longtime members, actually one of my first members. He's brought his son to race with us, so to see him evolve and to get the opportunity to race, it's great. But to see him evolve and see him start at the front row of an F1 race is even greater. So what an achievement for him! What an achievement, I guess, for me. I would say that, because I'd like to take a little bit of love and credit for that too. Because I tell people I give you the best possible opportunity to win. I try to provide you the cleanest rooms and the best drivers to do so. Guys who understand motorsports, Formula One in particular, like they're supposed to. The etiquettes and such and such and such. Yeah. it's up to you to do the rest. And Mr. B certainly proved that he can. He's won the Ferrari Challenge. He's won several races in the recent weeks here and months. So will he win tonight? Probably not. You know, but it doesn't matter. He's certainly moving forward. So we'll check him out in a minute here. We also got a big buck for you. This is a friend of Fenorio's. Not quite sure where he met him at. Something about pole dancing and escort service, but I'm not quite sure. I didn't get all the details. But we'll talk to him shortly and see how that works out. But the rest of the guys are still here. Look at Stylin's here. Donnie Stobbins here. Y'all know the Stobbinator. Sasquatch Motorsports #2 driver sponsored by Dow Gas Works and the Wizard. So these guys have got a lot of action planned for us tonight. Fenorio on the top step right here with a 105 362. Eric Garcia with a 105 545. So Red Bull's out front right now. That's just right now. I guess they learned their lesson. They fell asleep, I guess, in France for the last round of qualifying. Mr. B and Finish Boy, however, did not. Slipped out, took the pole, took the front row. Red Bull started way in the back. They came out, it was a desperate attempt on intermediate tires, and they got close. They had some fast times. They just were not fast enough, like 4 seconds off. I mean, it was just a big drop. So I'm pretty sure Anthony and Eric have had some meetings about that. Oh, who's that off in the dirt there? Whoa, that looks like Jamie Dodger. Let's see here. It is Jamie D here, back in the Red Bull Toro Rosso. Way off here in the grass here. Wonder what happened there. Jamie D's been really good this last few races and practice sessions. He's had a lot of speed. Looks like he's taking a shortcut home there, plowing the field there. I'm not sure what happened there, but way off in the dirt is Jamie D. Who's here? This is Big Buck for you in the Williams. We're waiting for Legiers, but he never showed up here. So we got him a teammate here, Big Buck and Legiers, but I think Legiers is doing the Pole Dancing World Championship playoffs tonight, so he's probably out doing his thing, dancing away. But yeah, Buck is it. Uh-oh, what happened there? Somebody retired? Was that Jamie D? Sure is. Not sure what happened there, but see if we can't catch up to him shortly here. But 10 minutes and 24 seconds left in qualifying. Rocketing around the track here with the Williams and Big Buck for you. Actually, Buck is a 2'11" midget, and yeah, he drives a clown car for the Barnum and Bailey Circus. Why they call him Big Buck? You have to ask the ladies. But yeah, that's what it is. We got something coming over the wire here. Give me a second, we'll check it out. But yeah, hey, thanks for joining us. Shout out to Parada Estrada, our sponsor. Mr. Schallenberger, thank you again, sir. We'll be right back. Let's find you someone exciting, fresh, and new, kind of like myself here. Oh, we haven't talked about this guy right here, Mr. Spectacular. He made the room here. So, yeah, Robert CCS in the house. What's going on here? Let's go on board with Rosta. Donald Bryant. Hi, Donald. This Sir Duck. All right. Let's get some telemetry up here. How about that? Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks since I've been on the air, and so I'm a little rusty tonight. So again, bear with me. I am still not 100% on point yet, which is not okay. There was on point, but yeah. The rest of Mr. B were pretty fast in practice. Rosta's coming in now. Let's see what we find here. It's the man you want to talk to right here. Ray Rawls, styling 18. Hell-bent for leather. Ray Rawls driving the Mercedes for the missing Antel tonight. Antel still not available for race, and we miss him dearly, and we hope that he shows up in the near future. So Ray's on his outlap now. I'll tell you what, this man right here is no joke. He's all business when it comes to racing. And it's cricket. I assume they've won the World Championship in cricket as well. So he's looking to win a Ministry of Speeds, a World Championship in Formula One. Almost had it the second year we were out. No, actually the first year we were out. But that went to Mr. Levis Lappy, Finish Boy. So Finn just a tick right behind Fenorio on the time charts here. A 105.543 for Finnish boy. Fenorio 105.362. But look at Ray, man, just sliding the brakes in there. Ray knows how to get this done. Takes that corner really wide, gets a lot of speed through there. Oh boy. Ay, Ray. Bold. That's one way I could describe Ray Rawls. Bold and fearless. From Australia. Crossing the stripe here. Go to the top. Another step up. He rolls out. He's out to the throttle. He's going to give it another shot here. Probably going to go and make an adjustment and come right back out here. Here we go. Jamie D. No, that's not Jamie G. That's, who is this? Donnie Staubitz. There you go. He's right on board here with the Staubidators. He tries to put one down. He's on his out lap now as well. Mr. Snowhand right here. Donnie Staubitz is really strong here lately. Actually took the lead not too long ago in the, I want to say the Chinese Grand Prix for the first time. Has led a couple of laps since then. Has been running really strong against some of these other drivers here. Not qualifying on the pole, but certainly a contender for a win throughout the race. And again, that's something that you want to keep your eyes peeled for, because Donnie can certainly get it done. And if he does, I want to be right there to watch it. Donnie with a 106.330. Ay. I'll tell you what, that turn two is the devil, man. For real, it is not an easy turn. It is just something that I cannot, and a lot of these drivers just can't seem to master. It's an off-camber right-hander, but it just seems to bring guys right back across the track and into the line of traffic and into the wall, which is about 10 feet right off the racing line there. So I assume we will see some tears there tonight. I hope it's not anything too substantial, but again, you know, only time will tell as we race on here tonight. Looking forward to a good one. These guys have been practicing without me, and you know, I kind of miss being around them, but yeah, they understand that I wasn't firing on all cylinders, and yeah, tell you what, that being sick is not a good thing. Being in the hospital is even worse, and yeah, it's rather painful. Let's put it that way. Whatever's going on with me, yikes. All right, as the time goes on here, back with Ray Rawls, we got toggling switches, trying to get the most speed out of that bad boy, adjusting his brake bias, fuel mixtures. Ray Rawls, a scientist when it comes to F1. Woo! Put the spurs through then, Ray. Here he goes. Let's go Ministry of Speeds qualifying. Crank it up here with Ray Rawls. Enjoy. Ray dropped the ball on that one there. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Eric Garcia on the top step. Watch Eric Garcia tonight. He's the man to watch. He's my pick for tonight's win. I'm not going against my guy here. Finnish boy drives for me in Gunfighter Motorsports. Finnish boy is a reigning two-time world champion, but Eric Garcia has been moving fast and moving forward, steadily improving his line, steadily improving his game, picking up speed wherever he goes. Could have won a race or two in just the last couple of races here. Just couldn't put it together. Let's see if tonight is his night. Anthony Johnson winning his teammate winning the first race of the season in Australia, and last year at Japan. So the game is afoot for Red Bull here in their home track. We'll see if something can't transpire for these guys to do what they need to do to bring this to the house. Well, I saw something happened there. Who that was? Strange. Okay, guys are retired from the session. That's what I saw there. Okay, so he's going to be happy with where he's at here tonight. Garcia on the top right here for Q1, 105.351. Excellent and well done for Garcia. Donnie Stop is just rolling around here. Mr. Spectacular from Panama. 106.435. I mean, that's not even a second, and you have 7 drivers stuffed in there. It's going to be tight, brothers. I'm telling you, it's going to be a tight race. I'm looking forward to some great wheel-to-wheel. This man right here will not fail to produce. It's been a little controversial at times, and you know, but Robert is a hard charger. You know, he's going to run you. He's going to run you elbows out every time. And you know, I'm sorry if you get your feelings hurt, but he hasn't done anything that's illegal or you know, unethical. He just runs hard. A lot of these guys aren't used to that kind of a challenge. You know, Formula One is a non-contact sport. Obviously, it's chess. It's not checkers. You know, so we'll see if something can't come forward for Robert here. He's a brand new father. His wife just gave birth to a little boy here a couple of months back, and glad to have him back. Woo! Pepsi bottle spooning that thing. Come on, Pepsi. Nobody needs that transmission. Only you for the entire race. Across the stripe, Pepsi bottle does not pick up any time. 107.448, 42 seconds left. Is he going to do another one? He is. Let's go right on board with Pepsi here and see what he can do. Pepsi bottle, janitor at his local high school. Trying to turn an F1 driver here. Where's the guy giving me like Pepsi bottle? I mean, I have some ideas, but. Ooh, man. You know, I think Pepsi needs to come to more of our practice sessions because that's a lot of speed, but you're not getting anywhere. You're spinning those back tires, and you got to need that power down that you're throwing out there. That's a lot of raw power there. Look at his ERS on his wheel there. It's almost empty. Way wide. It's going to disqualify him for his time here. Yeah, that's no control, baby. You got to get that thing under control. Speed without control is absolutely nothing. It's worthless. Somebody in the room here? I thought I heard somebody. Maybe not. Just the scary sounds of Formula One whispering in my ear. All right, that's going to be it for qualifying for Q1. Actually, Josie Bottom, hard charger in 11th spot here. So only JBD did not complete the session here. Everybody else, I think, moves forward. So started on the top, I think. Yeah, it is. No, Eric Garcia and Fenorio. So the Red Bulls dominating here at home, but don't disqualify the Ferrari. Don't disqualify that Mercedes because it's going to get rather exciting. Look at that. There you go. Eric Garcia, 105.351. His teammate at 105.362. I mean, you can't even squeeze a piece of paper between that time right there. What a great team this guy. This has got to be my best team I've ever put together, ever. Fenorio and Eric Garcia. These guys have just been fantastic drivers. Spot on. They're playing as a team this year, and I think the results are showing. We'll see how that works out here. But again, thanks for joining us. Six Gun Johnny right here, broadcasting live from the Fortune of Speed with the Ministry of Speed and Wallace the Dog. Trying to get better and trying to bring you some killer F1. Look at the sky. A little bit more murky than it was early on. I'm telling you, rain has got to be in the forecast. Weather is on dynamic, but that doesn't mean a damn thing. It's a Six Gun Johnny production, and you know how that goes. It'll rain on your Christmas party, it'll rain on your birthday party. It doesn't matter. On your Easter Sunday, I'll make it rain. Cars are firing up, and we're getting ready to go. Q2. Who's out first? Mr. B. the two Renaults, followed by a Sahara and a Ferrari. Yeah. Who's this? Styling 18, followed by Pepsi bottle. So Mr. B is going to be the first one tonight to lead him around. Let's go right on board with Mr. B. I tell you what, man, this guy, starting on the front row last race in France, stunned the motorsports world by doing that. How that happened was just pure strategy, pure determination to get out there and lay one down. He was paying attention to the weather forecast and said rain was in the forecast. He came out, and I mean, as soon as he finished his lap, the rain started coming down. Eric Garcia, Fenorio, they saw that happen. They tried to come out on slicks, and they spent like 2 minutes getting around the track, sliding around. Then they went in, had to put on intermediates. Forget it. Might as well just run with a parachute open. So here he goes, Mr. B. About to start his heater here. We'll take a Ministry of Speeds, crank it up with Mr. B here. I hope he does not. Oh, is that right? Here he goes. I hope he does not lose heart here. He's got a lot of momentum this season. Let's see where it takes him. Oh, no! A little bit too much juice in the corner there. Look at that blue line there. As that blue line drops down, that means he's on the juice there. He's on the juice now, but I think he's squashed that opportunity here. I'm telling you, that turn 2 is not a joke. And I've not liked these ultra softs this entire event. It seems that the harder compounds are what's going on. What is that? There it is, rain, folks. Yeah! I tell you what, man. They asked me, Johnny, when is it going to stop raining? I said, never. Never would have stopped raining. I'm really an Indian. My name is Johnny Blackdog. Across the stripe, Mr. B, what's he got cooking to be able to speed? Top step, a 108.651. We see paint right faster than that. But they'll get another shot. Who's next? Donnie Stobbins cooking in with a 106.748. Finish boy, a 105.965. They want to hurry up and do this before the rain. So the first few cars came out. Looks like Styling and Robert, everybody else is going to get caught with their pants down again. Here comes Garcia. But this could be for just not enough. Fenoria's going to cross the stripe. What's he got going? Oh, he's on his out lap now. So, yeah, these guys are just coming out. Yeah, again, they're too late. The track conditions are... Oh, there it is, Styling. But, yeah, Styling's an alien. That's expected. 105. Garcia's slowing down here. Oh, my God. Everybody's slowing down here. Not sure why. Here comes Donnie with a head of steam. Maybe not. Yeah, here he comes. He does not improve his time. I'm not sure what's happening here, but looks like everybody just slowed down here. In the wet. Oh, I'll board out Pepsi bottle. Maybe he didn't get the message. Oh boy, I guess he did get the message. He's gonna come in and try to throw some wet tires on, but. No need to hurry to do all that. You got another qualifying session, and I think everybody's going to make it. Pretty much the top 10 drivers anyway are going to make qualifying. So no need to hurry. Relax. You got 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Bro Wilson coming in at 108. Mr. B 108. He's out now, but he still has ultra sauce. Mr. B, you need to come in now. He's on that dry line with very little of it left. Oh my God. Actually works for Haas, Mr. B, along with his son, little B, Joseph, who's not here at the moment. He normally runs with us in our F1 program, but he's had to respond to some Interpol accusations and some warrants, but we'll find out if all that plays out. So, these guys are, oh, whoa, Donnie, woo, boy. Again, these guys are taking a big chance here. They don't want to wreck their car. And starting the back here on these ultra soft tires. This is what I'm telling you, this is an undulating track. There's a lot of dips and hills and off-camber corners. So water is going to be running every direction possible on this track. It may not look really treacherous, but I assure you it is not going to be an easy job here on these slicks. Gotta be careful there, Donnie. Gotta be careful. Donnie putting it down to lean. He's already used all his juice and still has not advanced. That should tell you that it's not conducive for slick tires. You need to come in, Donnie. Good job. Go down. Don't get a penalty, son. Don't get a penalty. Ah! Wow. I'll tell you what, boy. That man's going to give me a heart attack. Finished third in the Craftsman Truck Series in world standings, Donnie Staubus did. So he's no stranger to speed. Certainly can get it done here. He had some issues in the Q1. He's still on the intermediate tires. I mean, on the slicks as well. Not sure why they're taking so many chances. These guys are veterans. They should know better. Robert as well. Robert's just hard-headed though, man. Still, there's a lot of speed there. Let's see what he's got going. Now we know Robert can race in the rain. We saw him at the Brazilian Grand Prix alongside Fly High for several laps in a pouring and a downpour. I mean, that has got to be some of the most exciting wheel-to-wheel. So Robert certainly is no stranger to the wet. Nice, nicely done there. Easy on the power. This could be something. It's got to be smooth. There you go. There you go. A great understanding here. Stay with it, buddy. Stay with it. Stay with it. There you go. He's laying down some power. Rolls through the center nicely. Stays in that black line. What little grip is left, it's going to be right there. He's going to go for it. I think that time of the curve is going to be a little bit costly for him. He's going to definitely move up, but not much. Nope. Wow. Still, that's how you get it done. Now, Dennis Graham here, on the other hand, not much I can say about Dennis except he's Dennis. He's Bro Wilson, and check him out on his YouTube channel, Fat Man in a Ferrari. Yeah. He works for the United States Postal Service, and that's why your mail's all jacked up. But Dennis Graham, certainly no stranger to speed. Supposedly he is a superhero in the Gran Turismo platform. But I am too on the 50 Cent Monaco arcade game. Sorry to say about Gran Turismo. It is not a real driving simulator. That's a lie. Uh-oh. I want to see what's happening here. Somebody's around hard. Oh. None of these guys have come in and put on any kind of intermediate tires. What does that tell you? They're saving their car. Jimmy retired from shit, Mr. B around. What did I tell you? Oh, that's it, sir. You need to come on in and get what you got. He's got to qualify, though. You should have put those tires on and tried to lay one down. He might not make Q3. Good job. Heads up driving there from Mr. B. Come on in. You may have one more chance, sir. Come on in. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. There you go. Good job. Heads up driving there. I hope he's going to do it again. I'm telling you, man, Mr. B has no quit in him. There's absolutely no quit in this man. He's the kind of guy you want on your side in a pinch. But sometimes I think that can be a little bit more detrimental than helpful at this point. Common sense dictates that if you want to get off the bottom, you need to go on and put some intermediates on. You certainly wouldn't have made the top, but I think you would have certainly made 7th, 6th, maybe, if you did it right. And he's got you into the next qualifying session. We're about to start Q3 here in 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Wallace is a big family motorsports fan. Got his Mr. B assless chaps and halter tops ready to go. Also got a Mr. B action figure with a Kung Fu grip. So yeah, stop by the B-Man's trailer here. Pick up some memorabilia, some gear there. Also stop by my trailer and get the special Ken D-Box blow-up doll available now. That's right. The Filipino Love Daddy. That's what they call it. Yeah. Filipino edition. Crossing the stripe. Por nada. I'm telling you, that was a wasted opportunity. He could have already been out on the intermediates and trying to lay one down. He still has 4 minutes left, barely. That's it. Oh, no. What a save by Mr. B. Man, you're playing with fire. Garcia retired from the session there. But man, oh man, Mr. B. Sponsored by Jack Daniels, Budweiser, and Prozac. Wow. Of course, depends for adults because I just loaded up my diaper for him. Oh my God. Tell you what, that's like watching a train wreck. You just can't take your eyes off it. He's not the juice anymore. He's building back up now. The blue, he's on it now. I'll tell you what, man. In his early 60s, Mr. B is. I don't know what that means, but. Ah! Woo! Stay on that throttle then, son. I'll tell you what, this guy's a hell of a sport car driver. Struggled with the Formula One when I first got him on. But he's certainly getting the understanding of this car here. He's coming in. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. It's like watching your kid walk across the highway during rush hour traffic, sleepwalk or something like that. You're like, ah! Knowing calamity's just around the corner. So he brings that Haas home in one piece barely. And that's it. Everybody's in the house as the rain is continuing to fall here in Austria. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Six Gun Johnny, Wallace the dog. Just grateful that we're still here and still kicking. Feel all right now. We're about to start Q3. I mean, I'll tell you what. These guys are going to give me a heart attack for sure. If this qualifying session has it looks like the race ahead. Oh boy, it's going to be exciting. The start is going to be quite chaotic as well. This is a very narrow track, and as you can see, a lot of these guys just like to stand on the gas, man. They want to get out there and they want to get out in front. They know that if they let Stylen, Garcia, Fenorio, or Finish Boy get out in front, it's going to be a hard lick. It's going to be a hard lick to try to take them down. Stylen especially, man. Stylen is he's one of those kind of guys that if he gets in front, bye. I mean, he is going to check out. The only thing that can take out Stylen will probably be some lap traffic or Stylen himself if he makes a mistake. But I haven't seen that very often. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen Stylen make a fatal mistake. Neither have I seen Finn do that either. So, these guys are weapons, man. Finn is a Formula One sports journalist in Finland, in Helsinki. This guy is a student of the art. They know their business. They know their business, and business is good. All right, smoke him if you got him. We're going to go racing here shortly, for sure. 20 seconds left in Q2. Six Gun Johnny, Wallace the dog, saying thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Six Gun Johnny back. Wallace the Dog back. Had to get the coffee going here. Fedora, the top step at 113, 637. Not too bad. Finish Boy 114. Jamie Deal 114. And Rosto 114. Very nice for Sasquatch Motorsports. These guys came out right away. No point in mucking around. You're going to have to do it now. Conditions could only get worse, obviously. On board now with a Pepsi bottle. And he slowed down? Yeah, he did. Crossing the stripe. So the bro on his out lap here. Let's stay on here with Pepsi. See if he learned his lesson. Eric Garcia in the third, takes the second step there. Not too bad. So Red Bull up front. Pepsi's one of those guys that when you get on the roller coaster and you tell him arms and legs inside the car at all times, you have to watch him because you know he's not going to do that. He's going to stand up in the thing. He's going to try to do backflips while it's yeah. Just got to keep your eyes on this guy, man. A bender of rules, a pusher of limits. Aha! What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? There comes Ray Rawls right through that section there. Pepsi should be right in front of him. Whoa, Ray almost, what a save, baby. Ray's not even on the juice. Look at his ERS is blue full. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need to lay down that much power. Smart man. I'm telling you, you don't even need to run rich right now. There's no point in it. It's too wet, too slickery. Just run what the car will give you. You got to be smooth and consistent here. You got to lay the power down evenly and efficiently. Look at that. What I tell you, 113, 425, a master at work. My man right here. Watching these guys styling the fish boys like watching Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Two Jedi Knights, man. On his out at now. Whoa. Ah, he blew it. He blew it. Even Obi-Wan slipped every once in a while. What's up? Oh no, brother Bro Wilson in the wall. Dennis Graham. What has happened here? Nobody behind him, so he's good. He's away. Dennis Graham having some issues there in the final corner. Carrying a little bit too much speed out of the twisty bits. Looks like he's got all his pieces on. Bits and pieces there. Moving fast and moving forward. Unfortunate for Dennis. I don't know who's in front of who. Okay, so Rosta with a faster time than Donnie. Not so bad, Rosta. Former Chippendales dancer, now turned F1 driver. In the Boise, Idaho area. That's right. Rosta 236. Sponsored by Dow Glassworks. And you don't spell Dow with a D, dummy. You spell it with a T. That's right. Whoa, 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 whoa. What a save. What a not a save. What I don't know what to do. Watch out. Ah! Man. Rosta 236. Dab Daddy, they call him. Well, that's all I can tell you. Running out of talent right there. Teammate in. All the smart guys are in, so it's these guys right here. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Started at 113, 425. Eric Garcia for Norio, 113, 637, and Eric Garcia 113, 756. So I mean, just a baby's hair between all three of those top drivers. Why Fishboy is not running it down? DRS enabled. What the heck? Man, somebody's smoking something crack over there or something in Austria. Man, there's just no way you put a DRS on. These guys can't even keep their car on the track in regular mode here. It's too slippery. No freaking way. Why is the DRS enabled in practice anyway? I'm not sure. I mean, in qualifying. There's no DRS in qualifying. think there is anyway. It shouldn't be. Besides, who's Pepsi going to get a drag off of? He needs to be a second behind somebody, and there's nobody on the track. Ay, 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 get the throttle. Keep it, slow it down, buddy. Holy moly. A crazy run there. Oh man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Once again, thanks for joining us tonight. Stop by my trailer, pick up your Ken D-Box blow-up doll. The Filipino version, again, flying off the shelves now. May love you long time is the what it says when you pull the string on the back. May love you long time. May love you long time. That's right. He's right there. What the hell? Oh, there it is! Oh no! Donnie Stobbits knocking the wheel off that thing. Oh my God, Donnie, what in the name of Sam Hill? Window net's still up on that machine. Stobbits looks like he's all right, but yeah, a tough go. Guys are coming back out here. Here goes the Red Bull drivers. Eric Garcia at the top step of 108.434. They're on the ultra softs, so they saw the change here. So they wrest the pole position away from Stylen. Fenoyo, wild, trying to lay one down. This is not a good thing there. Don't push too hard. He's on his last lap here. What can happen? This is all up for grabs here. Anyone can sneak one in. Jamie D on the top step. Oh no! A 107.911. That's right. Call him 911. Woo! Yeah. Wow, what did I tell you? Oh man, what a surprise. Jamie starting his first race here. Actually, not his first race, but his race with us on his first time in the front row there. Is a world champion in another league, but yeah, wow. What? No, Eric Garcia steals it right back. Oh no, look at Ross on the P3 spot. Stylen all the way down to P4, Fenorio down to P5. It's it, folks. It's all over. This is what you get. Face more at the top, yeah. Oh my God. Fenorio cannot conceal the deal. It's all over but the crying. Here comes Ray Ross. He's still got a head of steam. Whoa, Ray! He's gonna try to steal it. Look at Jamie D back on the top step again at 106. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, Ray Ross steals it from everybody again. What I tell ya? Stylen 18, baby. Woo! World champion cricket player and fastest man in Austria tonight. Yeah. What? Do you want a Style in 18 t-shirt, Wallace? He does. He wants one. I do too. I got the Style in 18 crotchless panties. Sorry. Is my mic on mute? Sorry. Well, there you have it, folks. Mercedes on the front row right next to what? Jamie D. I mean, come on. When I tell you he's been running great. And there it is. It's all to show for right there. Well done, Jamie D. Finish boy. Fenorio, Eric Garcia, Rosta, Bro Wilson, Donnie Staubus, and Pepsi Bottle are the mix tonight. I believe we have some more Mr. B and the rest of the guys there. But that's how it's in for Q3. I'll tell you what, man, that got my heart beating there. I hope I don't overload myself there, but I'll tell you what, we'll do this real quick. Father, thank you for the things that you give us. In the name of Jesus, we pray that you bring me some healing, bring me some strength, bring me some peace, that's for sure. We ask for blessings for our drivers, for their teams, for those out there that are lost and need to be found. We ask that you show them your face and guide them home as the sun shines on the track. Let the sun shine upon our lives. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, baby. Yeah, sunshine and sticky tires, as Donnie Staubus likes to say, or unicorns, rainbows and unicorns. There it is, folks. What a exciting qualifying session. I tell you what, that got my heart beating hard. Oh, my Lord, man. It could have been anybody's to go for there. Jamie D, man, scratching and clawing his way up to the top. Nicely done there. Big buck for you. Who else? Big Buck, Robert, Mr. B, all starting out in the back row there. Mohammed cannot join. Mohammed, you cannot race with us, Mohammed. You cannot race with us, Mohammed. Yeah, he cannot race with us. No, dude, you cannot race with us, man. You got to get out. No, man. No, dude. No. That's not going to be it. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Here we go. We're off. See how he jump starts. See, that's what I'm saying. He cannot race with us. Oh, no. Ray Ross goes wide. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. As they work down here around the track. On the inside, JB holding him off there. Finish boy. And, of course, a Fenorio, Eric Garcia, Bro Wilson, Donnie Staubitz. That's gonna make me mad, dude. This dude's jumped in the room. He's not. Oh my god, dude. He's about to piss me off for sure. Oh my god. So Ray Ross lead him around here. Yeah. So Donnie down, Pepsi Bottle up. Oh my god. Dude, get out. Pepsi Bottle leading him around here. Oh, I'm sorry. Silence a fast lap there, 113. Pepsi Bottle, P10, Mr. B, Robert, and Big Buck for you in last spot here. Yeah, he left. All right. Yeah, that just freaks me out, dude. That's too much, man. These guys, sometimes they just have no respect for a situation like this. Why did I lose sound? Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back at it again. So now, back at the in the action here. Uh-oh. What do we got going on back here? Look at this little knot of cars. Oh, whoa. Who is... Oh, that's Mohammed. Man, why did... Fuck. I'm telling you, man. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's go on board with Robert CCS here. Woo! So the cars are fighting out here, single file. Jesus Christ, dude, I'm streaming right now, man. back to the action here. Robert TCS right there on Mr. B. What's Mr. B going to do here? Hold him off. Mr. B will not move away around from anybody. 108 for Stylen. He won't move over, that's for sure. Let me get my thoughts back together here as Muhammad from Nepal has a very limited understanding of English, and I had to break out my translator. So there he goes. Around the bend he goes and headed toward the front. Robert TCS, Mr. Spectacular. Right in front of him is going to be Donnie Staubitz, Roaster 236, and Bro Wilson. Oh, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Turn 2. Oh! Woo! Donnie putting the pressure on Bro Wilson, but not a good thing to do here as the track is terrible right there. I just don't like that section of the track. So Dennis Graham, not too bad up in P6. Goes a little wide, then opens the door for Donnie. Donnie's going to take a look at the inside. Oh, that's Roast, I'm sorry. These guys are teammates in the Gran Turismo platform. Roaster goes over there and helps the little retarded kids race. And Bro Wilson's his teammate, so I'm not sure what they race. I think tricycles or something like that, but yeah. Working his way up through the field there. Bro Wilson again in P6. Right in front of him, Fenorio, Eric Garcia, Jamie D, and Finish Boy. Nicely done for Jamie D. I can't be happy for him. But Fenorio, the time traveler, finding himself in P5, 8 1000s back here as the pressure mounts for Red Bull to do well here. That is going to be increasingly harder and harder as the laps wear on, and Stylen already putting a 3-second gap on Finish Boy. And Finish Boy is no slow slouch either. So what does that tell you about Ray Rawls? He's coming. He's coming from behind. He's going to put your lap down here real soon. We're already 5 laps into it, and I'm telling you, man, this race is going to go quick. It's tight racing here. This one both with Garcia. Eric Garcia, a porn star from the Philippines there, Filipino porn star. His latest movie, a blockbuster hit, Filipino Ladyboys on Fire, grossing the most, more money than Debbie Does Dallas. He's been signing autographs right after the race, and of course, you can get your free copy of Filipino Ladyboys on Fire right after the race. His next movie coming out here shortly. They Call Me Mr. G. Supposed to be have some special guest appearance by Anthony Johnson, of course, Fenorio, and Jamie D. I believe he's going to make a surprise visit. So we'll see how that works out. But right now, Jamie D. trying to pass Finish Boy. No, 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 no. Good save. Bad opening the door there for Garcia and Fenorio. Oh, a fatal error for Jamie D, dropping down to P5, losing 2 spots there. Too much power on that corner. I'm telling you, man, turn 2 is treacherous, man. It is treacherous. Roasted down 12 spots. What happened here? Roasted 236 out of the race already. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, man, if you had to quit and go to work, that's not going to be good, man. Why even start? I hope he didn't wreck. Oh, man. So big buck for you. Still laying him down here. 2 minutes and, I'm sorry, 2 seconds back off Pepsi bottle. Let's go on spectator mode here. Oh, my God. He was doing so well. What happened? Goes to 236 in the booth. What happened, man? Yeah, I saw you spit.
I got a call. The only one that's coming all day long, and it came in 3-4 laps in. Just having a great battle with Bro Wilson. Like, I don't know. I'm bummed, but glad to get a call. I need, to pay rent. But dang, man, what timing?
All right, be careful, be good, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be watching. And yeah, have a good race, guys.
Sasquatch Motorsports #1 driver, folded up like wet cardboard, having to go to work. What can I tell you? Wizard snap him
by the way, go get him, Donnie.
There you go, Sasquatch Motorsports #2 driver, holding the
He's now the #1 driver.
He's now the #1 driver. Yeah, there you go. Taking control. Donnie Staubitz in P6. But yeah, so back to Big Buck for you here. He is in the way of just a second and a half behind Mr. B here. So I don't know why Mr. B's not doing well here. Wow. What a shame. I like to see my Renault drivers do good. Russell Wingate taking his, Ryan Wingate taking his first win in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Series not too long ago. Woo! And yeah, has been running very well since. Watching Mr. B here. Right there on Pepsi bottles, back gearbox. Pepsi get that thing tuned up and slowed down there. Mr. B on the juice. Pepsi moving over, gives the player room. No, come across the track. Oh my God, don't move over too far there, son. And lets Mr. B slide on through. Nicely done there. Let's go back through the order this way here. Let's watch Pepsi bottle. Is he having some issues here? He doesn't have any more ERS left. Very little. He has to build some of that up there. Yeah. Slow down there, son. You're going to slow down. Following Mr. B around. That dirty air is going to definitely come into play here. Aerodynamics have been greatly enhanced in this version of the F1 game. Last season was okay, but this season you can really tell in the dirty air. The man who was the best at that was obviously not here right now, and that would be South Bronx. Yeah, South Bronx was the master of the dirty air in the wide line. And the second one, I would think, in my opinion, Eric Garcia. So these guys know how to manipulate the air and get some wins. So Bro Wilson in P7 right behind Donnie Stavis. Taking it easy, taking it easy. We should be expecting pit stops here shortly. Let's see here. So this is the gaps to the leader here. 3 seconds is the gap now between Styler and Finish. Well, I'm telling you, man, he was right there. Styler just has some mega pace here, man. So holding down the fort for Sasquatch, Mr. Donnie Stabbits from Buffalo, New York area. Stop by Don's Auto Body if you have a fender bender. Guys said, hell, just wreck it on purpose, flip it over. He'll fix it right back up for you. He's got an awesome set of tools, man. He can fix anything. So Jamie D probably just steaming under that helmet. A simple mistake has left him 2 car lengths back as Garcia and Fenoro drove right around him, giving him the old number one, your number one sign as he passed by there, as they passed by. So, you know he's hot on fish grease for sure. Fenorio, look how far back he is from Eric Garcia. What did I tell you, man? Garcia's on a tear, man. This guy, fueled by Viagra and champagne, is ripping it. Is he as fast as the 2 guys in front? Probably. I wouldn't consider him equal, but I would consider him pretty damn close. He has good in his own right. He certainly has a lot of pace and understanding. He has a great mechanical aptitude, that's for sure. He knows how to figure these things out quickly and apply it to get some results. As you can see, he's done his homework tonight and got around the number 1 driver for Red Bull there, Fenorio. Takes it easy on the throttle there. And he's still got lots of juice left. This is what Fenorio's got. See, Fenorio has none. Garcia has half. Garcia is, I call him slow hand, man. Cool hand Luke here. Never in a hurry, but certainly gets the job done and has plenty of pace when he needs it. Oh, look at Finn, boy. He's just taking that real wide there. Garcia studying Finn's line. He's just not close enough to where he can get affected by that dirty air, but still close enough that if something happens, he's going to pounce. Whoa, Garcia. Looking in the mirror, I would think for Fenorio, it's just a tad wide. You cannot take your eyes off the track. Not a good thing. And that speck in front of you there is a Stein at 18 on board now with Finish 4. Bro Wilson, a 3-second time penalty there. And look at Finn's juice. He's got more than half. plenty of throttle, plenty of juice left. 150 miles an hour. Jesus Christ, these things accelerate fast. I'm looking at a steering wheel. I'm trying to read some of the telemetry that's on there. Certainly a rough ride there for Finish Boy. Woo! Gotta stay off those roller strips. Looks like tires are already coming off here. So can he close the gap to Mr. Rawls? I don't know. He needs some new tires to find out. Now, I think this could be I want to say a two-stopper. I don't think it's going to be a two-stopper, though. If they stop for the next 10 laps or so, I still would have a long way to go. I don't think the yellow tires are going to carry him that far. And I haven't really seen anybody testing on those tires, so... You know, these guys do a lot of testing offline and by themselves. We'll see how that works out. Garcia's closing the gap just a little bit there. Not much. 5 seconds. Tenorio 7 seconds. Now these are to the leader. These are not to the car in front of him there. So Garcia just 2 seconds behind Finish Boy. And here's the man right here. Ray Rawls started in 18. In the Mercedes Silver Arrow, hurtling through time and space. Let's take a minute of street speeds, crank it up on lap 14 with Ray Rawls. Enjoy. All right, if you're just joining us, saw big buck for you, little spin around there. I had to give him a message and let him know, calm down, slow your roll, get your bearings back, and work your way around the track here. So things are changing fast here. move around a little bit more here. We could be joined by a special guest here, but we'll see how that works out. Whoa! It's a big buck for you. Trying to calm down. He's on the yellow tires now, so he's going to try to go the distance. That might be an issue there for him right now. These tires are hard. They're not up to temperature yet. The track is hot, and of course, slick is slick. All right. Cowboys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Six Gun Johnny right here broadcasting live from the Fortress of Speed with the Ministry of Speed in cold, dark, wet, and rainy San Antonio, Texas. Whoa, big buck. About to take a trip he doesn't want to. Looking down at Pepsi bottle. A sanitation, actually the janitor at his local high school. Pepsi bottle, now a Formula One driver, short bus driver part-time. Donnie Staubitz leaving the session. What has happened now? Sasquatch Motorsports not representing here at all tonight in the Red Bull Ring. Donnie, what has happened there? Wow, the Staubinator gone. Woo! On board now with Mr. B, Family Motorsports #1 driver. Starting on the front row in the French Grand Prix 3 weeks ago. Starting the last row today at the Red Bull Ring. Didn't like this track much, he said. It's like anything else, man. If you resist it, it's going to be harder and harder and harder. You know, it's hard to like something you don't like, but that's just the law of the world. I mean, you know, that's just the way it goes, man. That's how it works out. The more you hate something, the worse it's going to be. We'll figure it out. One day soon, Mr. B. All right, that's it. New word out here is the Ken D-Box blow-up dolls and Ashes Chaps sold out. That's right, sold out. I got mine, extra small, extra tight, in pink. Yeah. Make a joke. Not funny, man. Joining me in the booth tonight, Out Front Racing's founder and a NASCAR extraordinaire champion, and of course full-time Chippendales dancer, Edward Kindred. Edward, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty decent.
Oh, there you go.
Some really good racing going on right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Appreciate you coming in here and carrying a little bit of that weight. These guys all aware that I'm not up to 100% here, and we want to give you all guys the best show we possibly can. But yeah, man, Out Front Racing not represented tonight. That's fine. But yeah, these guys, Mr. B, Family Motorsports, it looks like he's having an okay run right now, currently a P8. But that pole, man, I mean, that. Why didn't he come in on those? Why was he on those slick tires? I just don't understand that. Maybe you can give me some insight to what's going on there. What do you think he was trying to do there?
You know, I'm not 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I could not figure out. There was no grip on the track at all. I didn't see any kind of grip. I didn't see any advantage of staying out there. Another thing I'm curious about is Donnie Staubitz retiring, and Rosta having to go to work there. But Donnie, I don't know why he's a car still on the track there. I think they've all been told to go into the pits and retire. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Did you see some of that qualifying? Did you see the rain come out there, man? And I mean, the havoc that it played on these guys, man. Track conditions just went south quick, man.
Oh yeah.
What about that last round? Anybody's qualified. Look at who's at there. P2, Jamie D, almost taking the pole position there. I mean, what an exciting last round of qualifying, man. What do you think about that?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's watching guys speed around here and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It could be intimidating.
Yeah, no, hey, I got you. Go ahead.
I think that's a lot of the reason why I haven't really been.
Yeah, it's hard.
With the F1 too much,
Yeah,
you know
yeah, I
what
got
mean?
you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
I don't want to be that guy.
Well, you know, we got Big Buck for you out there. You know, he hasn't raced F1 in several years. He was started off with a Fenorio in them. You know, Fenorio said that he's got the capability and the credentials to do that. We saw him struggle a little bit, but you know, I told him, I said, don't give up, man. You know, just stay in there. I was messaging him right now. You know, keep your head up, keep going. You know, push on, man. You know, you can't let your own shadow scare you here. But yeah, you're right though, man. You know, when I'm out here practicing with these guys, a lot of times I don't see them come up on me, man. I mean, that's how fast these guys come around the corner there, man. Guys like Stylen and look at JBD. Oh, so Stylen's in the pits here, but JBD's out front where he needs to be now. But here comes Ray Rosa. Oh, Finish Boy gets around him. Oh boy, I wonder if Finn has pit yet. He has not. Oh boy.
Yeah, Finn's gonna hang it out there as long as he can.
He's gonna try to do a two-stopper, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But if anybody can go the distance, last week we saw, 3 weeks ago we saw Finn go 43 laps on a set of tires. I mean, woohoo, man.
What that was.
Jesus Christ. I mean, we're talking about tire management, talking about understanding the physics, dynamics, and everything else that goes with having the car control. You know, he said they were, I think at 70%, they are at bursting point. And he was at 68% the last 10 laps of the race, man. I mean, talk about walking on a razor's edge, man. I mean, that is ridiculously crazy understanding. But hey, man, this is where it's at. You guys think this is just a game, man. These guys are serious about this racing. They're serious about this F1. Some of them are anyway. And it really is a lot of fun to watch, man. But it really can be quite intimidating. You're certainly right about that. Especially for an old NASCAR guy, man, who don't, you know, the math don't got to be too right on. You know, 1 + 1 is like 4 sometimes. You know, run a little wide, you know, rub against somebody. You know, that's all right. You know, we'll fix that later at the shop. You know, but
it doesn't take much to get her to turn left.
No.
You know, you got some right-hand corners in there, and you got absolutely no banking whatsoever.
Sprinkling some rain, and you know, and then throw Ray Rawls in the middle of that, you know, and a Fenorio. Yeah, no, that's harder than Chinese arithmetic, man. So
I'm sitting here watching Fenorio and Eric Garcia here, and I've noticed something about the way they've been doing the race in the last few races. They stick together a lot.
Yeah, they've been playing as a team now.
I mean, they're always, you know, one's always in front of the other. You know what I mean? They're never too far away from each other.
Well, that was the key there is like Rio and Finn. You know, if one guy's stronger than the other, you know, you can't let pride or self hold that up. Remember, it's a team effort here. And so, you know, you want to get the team maximum points, obviously, for the Constructors' Cup. But if one's faster than the other, man, you know, common sense dictates that let him go, man. You know, and you support him, you know, and vice versa. So Fenorio was the #1 lead driver last season, obviously, forcing the issue a lot of times and giving up a lot of races. Garcia has moments here where you can see him out front, you know, and he's behind Fenorio now, but he'll be right up there again. And you know, if he needs to take it, he will. They're definitely playing as a team. They learned their lesson watching Finish Boy and Rio. You know, arguably the best team effort in Formula One that I've seen in man, my God, talk about just Rio was just
last season was just simply amazing.
Wow.
What that was.
Wow.
That was some excellent racing last season between, you know, with Fenorio or with Finish
Rio.
Boy and
Yeah.
Rio. That was a team to beat.
Man, Rio is definitely the teammate to have on your team, man. We'll take that. What's the word I'm looking for? We'll take the shot, the fall for you. There it goes. He'll get knocked down to let you score the point. And you know, he did that several times. He could have had a couple of wins himself, but let Finish Boy take that world championship. You know, and yeah, what an amazing race that season that was. I mean, we certainly miss Rio. Rio is one of the best sim racers out there. He's been a longtime friend of you and me as well. You know, almost close to 10 years. You know, I love Rio like a brother, and you know, yeah, wish he'd come back here. I know Finn wishes he'd come back. That's for sure.
He's can't seem to keep the team right there, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, that red car is.
They can't hold up.
No. Or Finn, yeah.
Some big shoes to fill, and you know, he's a big shoe to fill too. You know?
Well, that's like trying to work for Mr. Spock. You know, I mean, he's going to call you on every single detail, man. You know, he's going to expect you to do this and do that without even saying anything. I mean, you know, a lot of these guys can't take that pressure. They don't think on multiple levels like Finn does, man. You know, Finn has played this game so much with Rio, alongside Rio, you know, Rio teaching Finn the NASCAR to win his championship there, to help him win a championship, and now vice versa, Finn working with Rio, or Rio working with Finn to win, to get him a world championship in Formula One. So, I mean, these guys have a different understanding, a silent communication that you have to develop over some time. They're good mates, they're good friends, you know, and that's what it takes, man. You know, to trust somebody. You know that if you don't see him, you know he's on the other side of the track doing what needs to be done to get, you know, to get you where you need to be. You know, without even thinking about it. You know, he's going to adjust the situation and take full control of that, man. You know, respond to different scenarios and situations, and I mean, that's thinking on multiple levels while maintaining pace and fighting whoever he's around. You know, so you know, NASCAR guys, man. You know, I don't know. They got a crew chief. They got, you know, spotters. These guys, you know, no crew chief, no nothing, man. You know, they're on the track right here. These gamers, anyway. That's what I'm talking about. They got to figure it all out for themselves, you know. And yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to think, man. That's a lot of thinking, man. I've done a few of these. I've done a lot of these races, boy. I left with a headache, man. You know, like, damn, I'm pretty intelligent, sort of, but look, there it goes. Who's moving over there? There it is. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Garcia back out front here. Fenorio letting him go by.
Yeah, we're about to have a pretty good race for first place going on here, man. Styling top finish.
5 seconds off the back bumper here. Whoa, man. So Styling with a head of steam here. Finish point on those same tires. Styling on the Ultra Softs again. He's not planning on going a two-stopper. He's going to just maybe make this a three-stopper, maybe even a four-stopper. I'm not sure how far he can go in those Ultra Softs, but Finn and Styling, two different driving styles. I don't think Styling can go as far as Finn on his tires, on the same set of tires, but Ray is definitely a lot more aggressive driver than Finish Boy in regards to attacking the track. Finn dances a waltz with the track, whereas Styling mosh pits the track, you know. You know, yeah, you know, that's a difference. I mean, in reality, Finn is a slight build. I mean, 98 pounds soaking wet with bricks in his pocket. You know, but has a massive intelligence, man, that just is beyond comprehension. On the other hand, Ray is well built, very athletic. I mean, you know, he's got the big, you know, big biceps, big strong guy, man. You know, cricket player, real physical guy. You know, goes about his business a whole different way. You know, very intimidating, to say the least physically. I'm not saying he's a giant guy, but he's strong. He's got a lot of physical strength and very quick. So, you know, this is a contradiction in personalities and of course physical personality, physical traits, but equally matched on the track, man. I mean, these guys are I mean, just equal. But look at that Finn just riding the same line there, not looking back in the mirror there. Ray looking for a chink in the armor, not going to find one. Finish Boy certainly is not going to look back. You can't shake him, you can't stir him, and you certainly ain't going to pour him out as a drink offering, that's for sure. You're going to have to take that, man. Very rarely seen Finn make a mistake, and this could be interesting here. Pepsi bottle, get it.
You gotta remember that Styling, you know,
there it is! Oh.
He had to catch up to Finn, you know, so I'm sure he's won some pretty good trade-offs with his tires, just trying to get up to him. And to where Finn, he's just, you know, it's all Finn doing.
Okay, right now what Ray is doing is doing the old bob and look. He's trying to get Finn to make a mistake. Look in his mirror. Finn's not going to do that. Finn knows what he's doing. He's probably glanced and saw him in his mirrors there, but he's not going to take a long look back there. Ray can do this to some of the more experienced drivers and get them out of the way and make a big mistake, but yeah, he should see how many tricks he tries here, man. Ray's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve here, but I mean, it's like talking to a rock when you try to do that to Finn, man. You know, trying to make a rock dead. This is not gonna happen, man. You know, trying to scare a rock into doing something. A stone is just gonna sit there and just look at you, you know, like, huh.
Yeah, it's kind of it's like trying to intimidate Mr. B.
No. Punch me. We'll both fall down. Yeah, well, we'll both fall down. You know, throw me off. I'm taking you with me. You know, nah. Yeah, you ain't gonna intimidate him. He's already said that. He's already publicly said that. I'm not gonna move over. You're gonna have to get. You know, I'm not weak. He's already shown that several times, but. Finn again. This is going to be interesting here. Now, Finn's on a. Ah, there it is! Oh no! What a save from Finish Boy! Woo, man! Holy smoke! Wow, talk about car control. Ray Ross trying to jostle the cage there of Finish Boy. Probably had to check himself there in that dirty air. Ray getting a little too ambitious there, and yeah, he knows he doesn't want to take Finn out. This is for the championship, but he doesn't want to be called the dirty driver. But Ray is certainly more aggressive. These two have mixed it up before. I know they don't hate each other, but they certainly don't like each other.
I'm curious to see what that did to Finn's tires now.
You know, that is a good question. There, isn't it? Forward Finn here.
After 31 laps with the same tires, you know.
He certainly scorched the hides off the back of him there.
It seems like his car's better now for some reason.
Well, if you noticed, his car the wheels never stopped spinning. He stayed on the throttle. He never locked up the front brakes, and you know, so there might not be too much on the way of a flat spot or a off balance tire there. But what a fantastic save from Finish Boy!
Yeah, that could have been definitely a lot
wow.
worse than what it was.
Well, kudos to Ray for getting off the throttle and not staying on him, but he knew he made a mistake. He got off the throttle, let Finn save it. You know, he could have tried to force the issue. Less experienced driver probably would have. And that could have been bad. It would have took them both out. Ray's in the hunt for the championship. He's certainly has. I think he's got more points right now at the moment. I can check first in a second. But wow, I'll tell you what. Let me go pour my coffee. You're in the capable hands here of Hendrick 88 Fly, and yeah, he will certainly lead you on. Give me about 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. As we'll stay on board here with Stylen as he runs down Finish Boy. Unless you got something else we need to look at here.
Let's do it. Crank it up with Stylen.
Crank it up! You got it, baby.
Crank it up with Stylen, and I will go on board with him.
That's good. Running around Red Bull Ring. Enjoy.
Definitely keep the pace with Finish Boy. You know, be just holding off just because you might know that Finish Boy might have to pit there, so that's why he's not pushing it very hard.
there side by side. I can hear that. I can hear the action. I don't know if I missed anything or not, but Ray Rawls is starting up back up there behind the gearbox. Finish around him.
Here we come.
Oh, boy, he's going to try to make a move to the inside. Finn's got the preferred line. Ray's on the outside. Oh, Finn has to roll on the throttle. He's not going to be intimidated by Stylen. Oh, now Finn. Now Stylen's got the preferred line. Oh, my God. There it goes right there. Finish,
Nice
boy.
pass,
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's chess.
I completely called that wrong. I figured Stylen would stay behind Finn.
Oh,
You know
my
what I mean? 'Cause,
God.
you had to have known that Finn was going to have to pit pretty soon. So,
Forcing the issue.
but,
Yeah. Great heads-up driving there.
Round lap traffic here coming down the front stretch.
Now, this could be bad for Ray. Finn could get this spot back, or it could be bad for both of them. Ray could use one of these guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Finn right there charging hard. Let's see if these guys move out of the way. Blue flag waving. Blue flag waving. So who is that in front here? That, oh, bro, Wilson Roberts, CCS. I see some action there. Hey, hold on. Oh, boy. Locking up the brakes here. Okay, these guys got to move over here. Watch out, Robert. Watch out, Robert. They let him go. They do let him go. Good job there for our drivers. Will Wilson next in line to move over. Can he do it? This is a bad part of the track here for Stylen to force the issue. Lots of corners here. The cars, you got to stay on the line. This is not the place to do it. Just keep driving, Dennis. Just keep driving. I'm watching Dennis Gran right now as he works his way around the track here, catching the lap car of Muhammad. Dennis still on the line, but he'll move out of the way here. Here he goes. There he goes off the side there. Good job there from Mr. Graham there. And Finish Boy slides through. So the game is afoot. Let's go back out to the leaders here. Oh, Finish Boy, 3-second time penalty. And the dirty air goes wide.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's his first penalty in a long time. I'm over the wrong way. My bad. There we go.
Well, sometimes those lap cars will do that to you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they could be bad, man.
You're not too sure on what they're going to do behind you. You know what I mean?
Well, you catch that dirty air and it could push you off the track, and I think that's probably what happened. Because it looked like he was clean, but he was behind Stylen at the time. We'll find out here at the post-race interview, but half a second is the gap here. Garcia 9 seconds back, so P3 has just, the Red Bulls have just utterly been crushed here by the Mercedes and the Ferrari. I thought it was going to be the other way around, man. I thought these Red Bulls had dominating cars, man, practice and qualifying, but wow. Your thoughts, certainly let us know here on the YouTube stream. Even after we're off the air, certainly put your thoughts here, and we'll appreciate that. Of course, keep them family oriented as well. But yeah, I'm really liking the racing so far. The sunshine is out, and the racing is tight here. Stylen making the move, the killer move, like a cobra, man. He just, got in there and got him. Then not gonna take any chances. Didn't want to slam the door, didn't want to have any contact. Did the right thing, and just let right through. Didn't give it to him, but certainly not going to challenge to the point where they jeopardize their race. And that's how you do it, brother. That's a good heads-up driving. That's a good, strong driving. Ray knew he made a mistake for that contact. I'm sure he's glad that Finn didn't get spun around, because I know Finn would have just been, woo! It would have been fireworks, that's for sure, in the post-race interviews. That's shots fired at the Stylen trainer, Shots fired. Heavy security around Ray Rawls as he gets on the helicopter to leave for the next track. So big buck for you, turning laps here. 2 laps down, but still getting some penalties. That's okay. If you're watching the stream or you're listening to the stream, just keep on going, son. Get your laps and get some experience here. This is great experience to have. This is kind of like getting thrown in the deep end, man, because this track, they're coming fast behind you. You got traffic in front of you. You got to have your head on a swivel here. And this is, you make a mistake here and it could be costly. Donnie Saab was a 3-second penalty, but is Donnie still in his car? I have no idea.
I believe so. Yeah, he's still.
He got back in it?
Yep, he's still lit up.
So on board with Mr. B, P10, 1 lap down. Not too bad for halfway. Pepsi bottle.
Looking good though.
Oh yeah. But you see, oh my gosh, that Mr. B qualified was just, I got to talk to him about that qualifying session there, man. I don't know what his thinking was. Oh, Pepsi. And Pepsi, too, that's another one, man. I mean, this guy just doesn't understand finesse at all. He needs to take some dance classes because it's just mosh pit, man. Rah! You know, rah! I mean, every corner, rah! Slams the gas, man.
Bottle rocket without a
Woo,
stick.
man.
Definitely.
Bottle rocket without a stick. I mean, that is just ridiculous. I mean, I appreciate and admire the enthusiasm, but man, you know, this is not.
Sometimes slower is faster. You know,
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And especially in the rain. You know. Oh, here was a pass right here. Fenorio taking that spot from Garcia. Let's move up here and check it out. So Fenorio with a little bit more pace gets around Eric Garcia. Garcia's tires are probably running off here. Maybe he just says, I can't catch up. Maybe you give it a shot. 10.746. Maybe Fenorio just said, let me get through. Let me see if I can do something and make up some time here. I'll pull you along. But these two are definitely working something out. They have a strategy. They want to be there for the end. They want to be there together. You know, somebody's going to have to take a bullet for somebody else to get in front there. And are they? I think they're both willing to do that for each other. Let's just see if they can't position themselves for that when the time comes. But right behind them is the ever-present and ever-lurking Jamie D. I mean, P5 right there in the fight the entire time. I'm looking for a podium for Jamie D tonight. If one of these guys make a mistake, he's got to get between the Red Bull drivers if he's going to try to do something. He's got to get up there. He's got to do it on strategy. He's got to do it on you know, a quick pit in, pit out. All the stars have got to start lining up here quickly with 31 laps to go here for Jamie D to do something. P5 is not bad, but that's not what he wants starting on the front row there. Yeah. Look at these Red Bulls, man. These Red Bulls are just.
He's definitely touching
Garcia.
Garcia.
Yeah.
He's definitely running him down there. If it's passed down the style, they have a fight for third place pretty soon.
Well, Donnie's a lap down already. Jamie D's Jamie D's still in the lead lap. The cars on the lead lap are going to be up to P5. Jamie D's the last car on the lead lap here, but he is down 3 spots. But that can all change in a heartbeat. We know that. Woo! Look at Fenorio, man. I mean, yeah, Fenorio. He's got some speed through there. Here he goes, pulling along his teammate. That's Brother Bo Wilson right in front of him there. So Fenorio's going to try to get a draft off for Robert and Bo Wilson. Now those two guys have been beat on each other the entire time. Like two drunken sailors. They probably are, as Dennis anyway. So that's all I'm going to say, man. Dennis sponsored by Johnny Walker Red. You know.
Yeah, they're racing for position too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Johnny Styles, you get up there, you can start racing for 6. You know,
He had some pace earlier.
6th place.
No, he did. Yeah, he did. What's the matter, Sonny? Wallace the dog joining me here in the booth. Wallace woke up. He's tired of being inside all day, man. It's been raining all day long. We haven't gone anywhere. We're just laying down, relaxing, trying to get our strength back for this evening. Blue flags waving. Come here, Sonny. Come on up here with me. Many of y'all have watched the streams from my STA days, though. Wallace, he used to sit with me and Victor, and on when I had the PSN camera, the camera on, and a lot of fans in Australia for Wallace. Whoa! Look at the move there as Bro Wilson moves out of the way there. Whoo, man! Wow! Like a freaking lightning bolt. Fenorio moving fast and moving forward. He still hasn't closed the gap. He actually lost a second.
Getting a little loose coming out of that.
Yeah,
there.
carrying a little bit too much speed. Got it, pinged for it too. A 3-second penalty. Ah. So what's Garcia going to do here? They got some lap traffic there for him. They got to slow down for it. Robert moving out of the way, slowing off the throttle there. That means where is Bo Wilson? Right behind them. So there they go. So they'll resume their fight. So Fenorio has not made up any time. Actually lost about a second on Finish Boy, but probably because of the lap traffic, having to correct himself there and maneuver around there. But now they got some clean air in front of them. Let's see if they can't capitalize on that. I think it's time for tires, man.
Yeah, Finn boy. Finn's coming in the pit.
Yeah, oh, here we go. So 43 laps, about what, 30-something laps here on these Ultra Softs. Oh, yeah, these Ultra Softs. Wow, what a race, man. What a drive. He's out. Quick stop there.
Nice.
No. Ferrari, baby. Yeah.
Right.
That's my boy. Here comes some cars here, but that's going to put Finn back in P5. But it's not over till it's over. On the Ultra Softs now. So Finn off the, what's he putting on Ultra Softs again? What tire is it? Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
So hard soft.
I'm showing purple on mine. Showing purple on that. There we go. So it's showing styling on Ultras, Garcia on Softs, JVD on Ultra, Finish Boy on the Reds, but if you look at the screen here, they look purple. I don't know why that translates that way, but okay, so Finish Boy going to go the distance on the Reds here. He's got to heat him up and start heating him up in a quick hurry. Styling 21 laps on those tires. I should have had that on. I was curious to know how many Pepsi bottle, 27 laps on those tires. Wow. Fernando 25. So these guys were getting a lot of love out of those tires, man. So look at this knot of cars right here. Look at this. Donnie Stoddard's going around there. Finish Boy, you got to try to go with him too as well. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Whoa, Robert. Yeah, they're styling. There's everybody. Watch out, Robert. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah, Robert doesn't know which way to go. Don't think it's around styling. Yeah. They're side by side. What a move. Robert just stopped. Wow. Woo, man. What a crazy conglomeration of madness that was as styling. Look at Robert doesn't want to give up the fight. He just doesn't want to go any more laps down, but you got to get out of the way. Oh my God! He didn't know which way to go, man. He was like left, right, left. Everywhere he looked, it was a freaking. He was a leader in his mirror, man. He was like one on one side, one on the other side. Oh, I bet you he was freaking out. Wow.
One behind him.
Well, you know, great job from everybody there for not hitting anybody. I mean,
Yeah, good job with Robert just holding it.
I'm sure they are not happy. I'm sure they're not happy. Yeah. But, wow. And I told him that at the beginning of the race. I said, if you're not sure, hold your line. And Fernando said, no, let's move over. I said, no. Yo, man, I have the last word on hold your line. They will get around you, and they certainly did that. I know my business. Bro Wilson retired from this session. Wow. Just too much going on there for Dennis. But, yeah, I mean, I know my business, man. I've been doing this a long time. You know, I've seen the best. I know what to do, and I know exactly what to expect. You know, it's not a lot about sim racing that you can't tell me. Yeah, these guys here definitely know their business. Garcia out in front. He's got to feel good about that. JBD in P2, 20 laps, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see what the distance is between Finish Boy and JBD here. Let's change up some of that telemetry on there. Brother Bro Wilson, Dennis, man, what a busy track that was. You and Robert CCS mixing it up out there, Mr. Spectacular. You look pretty good out there, but man, was the bullets coming from behind just a little overwhelming for you there? We saw you had to go wide several times there, and looks like you just had a rough go there, man. Give me a little bit of insight. Dennis taking off his Hans device, trying to get his mic enabled. Still pouring him a shot here, pouring him a big drink of yeah, there you go. So Dennis certainly we'll get back to him in a minute. Look at Stada with the fast lap of 107.822. Wilson leaving the session here. Okay. Well, there you have it. Not a happy camper. Whoa, okay, well, that's right. I was looking at something else. I thought that was Finn, but it wasn't. That's Mohammed. These cars, these ghost cars, man, they just drive me nuts, man. Just seem to be in the way. Eric Garcia now pulling away a little bit. I was looking for this number here. Wait. What's it to the leader? Where is it at? Here we go. There we go. So these are your gaps to the leader here. 3.7 is the gap between first and second. Jamie D, a 3-second penalty here. So Styling 2 seconds behind Finn. Mr. B going 2 laps down now. good job for Mr. B though, man. Hanging in there. And without a teammate, I sure would have liked to see little B mix it up in here, boy. That there would have been some tempers flaring here, boy. Hot, hot. Fenora with a fast heater. Woo! A 107. Yep. Nice. So the track's definitely heating up as the day progresses here. These guys, the fuel loads are getting lighter, and these cars are pushing forward and pushing fast. He's got the juice moderated. He's moving out. Look at that Garcia here. Yeah.
Mr. B moving over for
and styling. So Robert, all by his lonesome out here, no one to race with now that Bro Wilson is folded up. Bro, you got your ears on now? Brother Bro.
Yes.
Busy
Yes.
day, busy track out there today. Racing with Robert CCS looked like some exciting racing. Was it just a little bit overwhelming
call
there?
him ramming and triple moving and double moving and moving in the brake zone and running all over the place. And finally, I got a little loose, and he couldn't be patient enough to pass me on the straight, and he rammed me for about the 4th time.
Oh my
and
God!
Not the first time he's taken me out of a race.
Wow!
Something really needs to be done.
Okay,
I mean, he is. It says Colombia, but he is 100% Brazilian.
It's Panamanian actually, but yeah. I believe you. We will have a drivers meeting and we'll see if we can work that out. This looked like it was.
I'm sure Finn's not happy with them. He was blocking Finn on the blue flag. So
right, but we saw that. We saw that exchange.
In the rear view.
We saw that exchange, and Robert didn't know which way to go. As Finn and Stylen were just. Filling up his mirrors. He held his line for the most part. Everybody got around him without contact. But Robert, he needs to practice a little more with us. We'll work that out. But Robert's certainly not trying to do that intentionally. It's just a lack of practice, I believe. He doesn't race as much as you on the Turismo, and you race aliens, man.
He races a lot more than I do in this game. That's for sure.
Well, on this game, but he just probably races by himself. He's. But you race aliens live, and that's a big difference. Just like training with martial arts, extreme martial artists. You got an understanding that he probably hasn't practiced in a while. But Dennis, I'm glad you showed up tonight, man. We heard a lot of good things about you as Rosa's teammate in the Gran Turismo sport. Give us just a quick rundown of what's going on over there.
Well, I don't know. We're just plodding along. Like I said, it's a race of aliens. So I'm just hammering it just to try to get a top 10 finish. But we got a good 16 car field. We have qualifiers. We got 19 people showing up. Luckily, we got enough points for our team that we're exempt from the qualifier. Because you got guys like Lloyd's Elite and a couple other people in the qualifier.
Oh my God!
Just to get in.
You got Lloyd's Elite in there.
Apparently, I'm a lot better than him in Gran Turismo. I'm better than him in Gran Turismo than he is better than me in this game. He just can't get comfortable in that game.
That Gran Turismo game is very very dynamic game. I don't know what the parameters are on that, but a guy like Lloyd's Elite, man, a legend, of course. Those of you that have been sim racing a long time, so that's you might as well be running against just one of the Formula Michael Schumacher and stuff like that. I mean, these guys are on that level of speed and
he's struggling to get wins too.
Very Schumacher-esque. Well, that's what I'm saying. A guy like him struggling, the competition has got to be fierce. Rosa said he just got hammered that last race, man. He said it was his worst showing.
It was pretty rough. Blue flag traffic. He felt really bad about it. He got tangled up. He even took me out, and I'm his teammate.
Oh my God.
He was not having fun on top of the mountain at Mount Bananarama. So
he said he didn't like that track at all. But that's a tough track, man. I mean, it really is. But like all things, you got to attack it with a different mentality. Here we go for pass here. Finish point on the back of our Garcia here with 3. Sure, right. Now this could be interesting here. Garcia on. Let's find out how many laps he's on those tires here. 1 second. Let's get that up here. Tire, he is on 31 lap old tires. There's the move right there. Finish boy has taken the spot from Garcia. Now he's got it. Garcia slow down Stylen. He doesn't want to give up any more spots here. I'm telling you, Garcia is definitely a contender for a win here, but I think he's waited too long on those tires. He can't go the distance. He's got 20 laps to go. He's got to pit, man, if he wants to contend for a podium. But wow, and where's Fenorio in all this mix? 14 seconds back. I'm telling you, man, Garcia has definitely evolved. But back to you, bro. Bananarama, that's a hard track. One of my favorites to watch. Not one of my favorites to race, man. The walls jump out at you, and the curves just seem to be more curvy every time you go through there. Whoa! What were the conditions like? Was it sunny? Was it where y'all had a?
No weather. Just no weather. No.
Nothing like that.
Clouds or mist or fogs or anything.
Just straight up Alienville. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a room full of aliens. Yeah, on a narrow track. That's like running out in front of a 50 caliber machine gun. That's not gonna do good. The bullets are coming. So Stylen now 1 lap younger tires than Finn, but Finn is putting a little gap there, trying to open it up for a second. Eric Garcia, he held him up a little bit, but not as long as I'm sure Finn would have liked. Fenorio still 14 seconds back. Jamie's still in P5. Woo! Stylen with a little lockup back there. You know, friend of me just a little while ago, or messaged me, Zero Duck. What the heck's he doing out here, man?
Really?
Yeah. He called me up.
Go ahead. Yeah, he's might be looking for other venues. He is struggling a bit in Gran Turismo.
Well, you know, a guy like Zero
he'll still run faster qualifying laps than me usually, but I'm getting him in the races more often than not. And he was a tier just below Alien for a long time. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, you know, about 3 years ago, we've had I think about this. Let's go with the 2015, 2016 F1 game. We invited him and Hemi to come race with us. And Ray Rawls got a run here, but the first couple of practice sessions, Zero comes on the mic and he says, "Johnny, what's park fermi?" And I said, "Well, that's Latin for that's French for hard park. In other words, you can't work on your car, during the practice." He goes, "Well, that's just stupid." and he never came back. So Hemiata was racing, and he gets disqualified on the track. I said, "What happened?" I spilled my drink and I pulled over to clean it up, and I was cleaning up my drink.
He sat still too long. I remember
him
telling me
and I said, "You can't sit on that track. It's not NASCAR, man, or sport car racing, man." So they never came back, man. So I don't know, man, if they want to do F1, but they certainly can join us on the Project Cars venue. But I don't know if they want to do it in the F1 game, but Zero's definitely a funny guy. He's always made us laugh. He's told some crazy stories. He's a friend of mine on Facebook, and I wouldn't mind having him over for a race or two, see if he could fit in. He's definitely an aggressive guy, former race car driver, and we'll see if we can't get him lined up. Certainly give him an invite one of these days. But this battle here is intensifying as Stylen now putting more and more pressure on Finn. The gap is only half a second. Now, Finn knows what he's going to try to do. Now, they're on equal tires now. Before, Stylen had the younger tires. Finn had like 20-something lap old tires. It ain't going to work the same way it did, Hendrick, as they did it before. I don't think Stylen's going to get away with that old boogaloo move that he did on Finn before. I know Finn's waiting for that.
Yeah, I don't picture it either. I think Stylen's using up a lot of his car right now, just trying to keep at the same pace that Finn's staying with right now. Finn's, I've raced with Finn before, and he's not going at it hard right now at all.
DRS is open to Ray. He couldn't close the gap there, even with the juice on. Finn has just got he's got a fast car tonight, man. But look at that, DRS is open again. Is Ray going to make a move here? Finn just takes that one little line, not too much, and just there it is. He's going to try it. He rolls on that. Whoa, man! Talk about close there. Ray Rawls almost. Oh my God! Did you see that wing was almost touched that back tire there? Oh my God! Talk about car control, man. These guys are freaking fearless, man. Bro Wilson leaving the chat here, but Dennis Graham.
I was gonna ask him some questions.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's all right. we'll catch up with him.
How his car was handling there and everything like that.
Well, I think he can give you a good answer because I mean, he said he was battling drivers and just all kinds of things. I don't think he could settle down in a rhythm. You know, Dennis is a rhythm guy. You know, just one of those things, man. You know, he got a little frustrated. He'd rather just bow out than you know, take it another level. And you know, I respect him for that. So we'll talk to Dennis on another note here. You know, shortly later on here. So let's see. You see any of the battles on the track here. Top 5 still in the lead lap here. Let's move around a little bit here. And what happened to the Red Bulls? So Garcia now 22 seconds for Norio, 15 seconds. These are leader times. Mr. B moving over there for Garcia. Jamie D 26 seconds back, so he's 4 seconds behind Garcia. Not close enough. Laps are winding down, 56 to 71. Yeah, I'm getting a little winded here. Getting a little tired again, so we'll be all right. We're almost done here. Styling, what? What the hell? Hold on. What?
Well, if he had gotten disconnected or something.
I'm not sure.
Because he was right there, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah. No, I don't think he would have gave up after this long. I mean, he's not gonna quit. There was no. He was there. There was no way. Yeah. Left. Nah, there was no way he was gonna.
Laps to go.
I wonder what happened here. Let me see if I can't get him on the PSN real quick. Where's my phone at?
Wow. Go grab me something to drink real quick, and I will be back shortly.
Copy that. Copy that. So Stylen 18. Not sure what happened there. We'll be checking here in a second. And wow, Ray Rawls having an issue here. I hope that would be the case here. Wow, double wow, triple wow. I'm at a loss, ladies and gentlemen. What a great battle that was. I don't know what Finn has got going on here, but I know he's not happy for that. But I know he's like, pressure's off me now. Fenorio, 17 seconds back. I don't think he can make that gap up. What has happened to the great Ray Rawls? Garcia with a fast lap here, 107.406. But all for naught. Wow. Unfortunate for these guys. For Stylen, should I say. There he is, Ray Rawls right there. About to get passed by Garcia, by Fenorio. Let me tell Fenorio, that's the only way you can pass Ray. Oh. Fenorio certainly considers Ray a formidable opponent, trains hard with him in mind. Has a, like Rocky puts a picture of Garcia, of Stylen up, in his locker there. So, when he's training, he keeps him in mind. He's back now. Stylen back in the fight. A little too late? I don't know. Come on, Ray, you're 21 seconds back, baby. It's all over now. He's got to come back and get some points. What happened to the great Ray Rawls? He's back in it. There he is. He's under control. Right in front of Garcia. Garcia slows down. No, that's JBD. That could be contact. Oh, my God. He pops right back in. Stylen 18 back in the fight. But the Red Bulls around him, and the Toros are chewing on his back gearbox here. Can Ray Rawls recover? He does not. Oh, my God. Jamie D now picking up a spot. I told you something big had to happen, and it certainly did. Yeah. What in the, oh my God, now. Focus. What can Stylen do? 25 seconds back on the back foot here. He's got to score some points for Mercedes. I don't think he, oh my God. I'm winded. There it is. There's a move around Jamie D, so he got that spot back, but oh my God. Now let's watch him drive like a hurricane to the front. We'll move through the field because I'm going to stay up here in a second. We'll see what we else got cooking back here. So Donnie's still having a good run here. currently a P6. He's going to score some points for Sasquatch if he can stay in the fight. 11 laps to go, folks. 11 laps to go. It's going to be a battle royale right here toward the front. What are you doing, man? Well, it's a dog snapping and clawing here at the Stoppinator, trying to get him motivated. Pepsi bottle mixing it up here. Jamie D mixing it up with Stylen. Whoa! So Ray Ross still not able to get his Ray! Good save there. Ray Ross not something's wrong with his car. Something has to be wrong. Something has to be wrong. He's trying to make some adjustments. Something came unplugged. Something came loose with his setup, but he is not where he needs to be. Ray driving hard. Probably something came loose. It has to be the case. Wow. There's the move again. Don't do it. 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 He does. Oh my God. Folks, you want it exciting? Here it is. Right here. Courtesy of the Ministry of Speed MOS Simulations. That's the place. That's the place. Now give these guys some D-boxes. And man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. 11 laps to go. The Battle Royale is on. We're watching Stylen 18, a legend in the PSN network on sim racing, racing with several leagues. You can catch him on just about any league of YouTube, dominating, humping like a dog in heat. Tonight he races with me. This is the only league he's racing with now, and I feel very honored by that. But Stylen 18, definitely one of the fastest guys out there, certainly capable of getting this thing done. But can he reel in the Finn with 11 laps to go and a 33-second gap? I don't even think the great Stylen is that good, but only time will tell. Wow.
Finn is showing just tremendous speed right now.
Did you see Stylen? He came back in right in front of Garcia. I mean, he's joined his back, but he's now 33 seconds back. What a battle that was, man. I'm telling you, I can't. Shake. Oh, look at that. See, something's wrong with his car, man. It has to be something mechanically wrong with his car. Something's going on with the, I'm just saying his car, but his internet or his setup, because it looks like he's trying to adjust something as he's driving. It looks like he's making an adjustment here. You're picking a bad time to go restroom, dog. So give me a second here. Let me let the dog open the door for the dog. I'll be right back. What a gap, what a race. Thanks for joining us. This is Johnny right here with Edward Kindred in the booth, watching some of the finest sim racing on the planet. You think I'm joking? Check it out. Finish boy, Stylen 18. Florio, Eric Garcia, legends. Legends, man. I'm telling you. All we need is Rio 1974 in here and Antel. Man, it'd be on like Donkey Kong, boy. I tell you what, that'd be a. You ever see those old wrestling matches? They have those, what do they call those, battle royales where they got like 20 guys in the ring and they're all bashing on each other and throwing each other, flipping each other out. That'd be like this right here, man. You know, that's exactly what you would equate this to. What do they call those things? What do they call that kind of match when they have all those guys in there?
Yeah, I haven't really been.
I haven't watched racing. I haven't either. Yeah, I mean, guys who watch other guys in underwear grabbing on each other is a little odd, you know. Now, Finn's a big wrestling fanatic. As a matter of fact, when I used to collect a lot of different toys, my wife and I had, my wife had a bunch of wrestlers. When her son was growing up, he had bought a bunch of, he liked, I can't remember some of their names, but some of the more popular wrestlers that were on TV and stuff. And Got a bunch of collector stuff. We sent Finn all that stuff. I mean, a big box of that stuff, man. I mean, it must be hundreds and hundreds of dollars, man. Maybe more now. But I mean, some very unique things. But yeah, he really likes wrestling. Again, too, cricket, wrestling. I mean, I'm not sure what these guys are.
Go ahead and move that mic a little closer to your mouth.
There you go. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, how did you know? There you go. I was far away. So as the laps winding down here, we'll watch the last few bits of cars here. Mr. B, Robert CCS, Donnie Staubitz. These guys are all trying to stay with it, hang in there, and score some points. Mr. B, P9, the last. Oh, actually, he's got P10. Big Buck's going to score some points tonight. That's for sure. His first Formula 1 point. But styling, man, 39 seconds back with 6 laps to go. I think the sea has to part, and the ground has to open up and swallow up Finn and Eric Garcia and everybody else for deciding to get up there and do something here, man. But wow, be right back. Keep it held down. We'll watch styling as he works his way around and see if we see any more trouble here. Racist news and all kinds of stuff. 42 seconds back. Yeah. Fenoyo could not capitalize on that. 16.491, the gap there. Just couldn't get it done. Garcia, 3 seconds behind him. Jamie D up to P4. He did pick up a spot against Ray Rawls, which was a fantastic driving there from Jamie D. Batting it out. Wasn't going to say it. Wasn't just going to lay down and roll over for Ray. They fought for it. But styling just, it's like something was wrong with his car, man. He was just trying to tie a wire back together or do something, while the race is on. It's like that kid, what is it, Anakin, when they were having that race, and he's in that sledder and or that, that spacecraft thing that he was flying around in, and he had to fix that switch and shit. That's what it looked like, man. It was just kind of trying to do that, but yeah, hopefully he can get it fixed in the last second and just fly by everybody, but I don't think so. I think his warp drive is
3 seconds. Is
yeah,
a long way.
I think his warp drive is done. Wow, what a race, man! What a race! Fenoyo now in front of Garcia, or should I say, Fenoyo stayed in front of Garcia there, but 16 seconds is the gap. He ain't gonna get it done. 4 laps to go. Yeah, man. I don't even know what to tell you, man.
Eric Garcia is showing the fastest lap so far as everybody on the track.
I'm telling you, man. I think. Go ahead.
Fastest lap, he's at a 107.406.
They did something wrong. Him and Fenoyo did something wrong. They did, the strategy was incorrect. The way they played it, it could have won. It could have got him up there, but Garcia was at a much faster pace. But I think they waited too long for Garcia to get those tires when he was up there with Finn and Ray. They were all right next to each other at one point. I think he waited just a little bit too long. I'm not sure. We'll find out what they have to say about that, but they didn't play that right. Come on, Daddy, come on. They didn't play that right somehow, and yeah, they're not happy about that. Let me close this door. We'll be right back to read the last 3 laps here. Wow. Can you 46 seconds now? What the heck, man? What is going on with Ray's car, man? He something, I don't know, man. I keep trying to figure that out, but I don't. I just couldn't. I couldn't tell you what's going on with Styling 18 here. If you're a Styling 18 fan, as I am, you know, you certainly feel for Ray here.
Yeah, he definitely had a really good car tonight.
Man, he had that could have been his. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's dropping. He's just dropping. He's about to be 47 here in a second.
I mean, what a gap, though, man. I mean, dude, he was right there. I mean, he was right there, dude.
Yeah, he was fighting for the first. He was fighting for the lead. He was, you know, I went out, grabbed the pot. He was 0.5 seconds off of Finn. I come back and
yeah,
that's 30 seconds off. And
talk about going back in time, but the wrong way. So Styling not. Look, I see something's wrong with his car. There was a stutter there. He'll tell me. He'll let me know. Hopefully, well, we still have post-race interviews, so you can. I can tell y'all. But yeah, Edward, are you friends with Styling on any level? With do you have any friends just on PSN or on the?
No, I do not.
I was gonna ask you if you could message him for me while I do get ready for post-race interviews. Just tell him Johnny wants to know what happened to your car. That's basically it. But that's okay. We'll get it done here in a minute. I'll get that done here. So, with one lap to go, let's go to the front here. He won in France, starting next to Mr. B, but Finish Boy again showing that strength and agility are not what it takes. Consistency and the ability to, patience, the ability to make the adjustments when necessary. Very strong and aggressive showing by Ray, but I mean, it's like David and Goliath, man. Finn just had his little slingshot with his little stone, and I don't know, man. I mean, Ray brought his guns to the table, man. You know, I mean, he brought them all, and but yeah, Finn has just been. I mean, how long have we known Finn, man? Since day one, man. I mean, 2006, man. At least sounds like
at least 10 or 11 years.
You know, he's the guy who brought me into all this, introduced me to Formula One. A dear friend. I raced with his dad. You know, I mean, he's a great guy, man. He really is. He's bland and he's humorless. But I tell you what, man, I wouldn't trade him in for the world, man. A great guy, a well-deserved win. Oh, on his last lap here in Austria. Yeah, man. Hopefully, Gunfighter Motorsports has another world. Tokamont, that's not him. That's Kane, 308. But that's Kane, man. Finish Boy was the Flying Finn. But he is definitely a class act, a great guy. Like I said, you know, I told him, man, when we first started this, you know, we're trying to get you a world championship. He's got 2 now, and we may be going for 3.
It looks like he's about to put another car a lap down.
He may. Why not? So here we go, across the track for the last time. That's the other Ferrari. It's going to be a Ferrari photo finish here. But Finish Boy taking the top step here in Austria. Wow. The flying.
Look at that. His gas light is just blinking.
I mean, dude, that's a surgical precision, dude. I mean, who does that? I mean, you know, he knows exactly to the T. I'm telling you, he's making these calculations while he's driving, man. You know, how hard to push, how hard not to push, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, what a great opportunity to see a master at work. As the rest of the drivers cross the track here, so Eric Garcia, Fenorio, Jamie D, Styling 18. Those are your top 5 on the lead lap. Donnie Stobbins finishing 1 lap down. Robert a lap down. Pepsi Bottle finishing our race tonight. All right, well done, Pepsi. Mr. B 2 laps down. Good job for Mr. B. Big buff for you. Only 5 laps down.
Top 3
Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, Steiner will come in here. Look at that. Wait a minute. Look what it says. Steiner 18, the leader, and gave him the win. I better not give him the win.
Oh, how is that possible? Wow.
Eric, what can I tell you, man? You had the speed, you had the pace, you had everything going for you tonight, man. I was more than sure you were my pick to win. I publicly announced that right before the race. You were my pick to win. Whatever strategy you and Fenorio had almost worked.
I think there's a problem.
Yeah, I think so too, but we'll fix that in a minute. Yeah, that's not correct. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. We know how the finishing order went. We'll fix that later. So yeah, but Garcia, man, that your car was just, somebody's mic's too loud. Somebody mute their mic. I heard feedback in the background. Turn your volume down back there. But Eric, you had a great job, man. I mean, you were faster than Fenorio at some points. Were y'all working together there, or I mean, I think you could have won this. I think what happened, in my opinion, I think y'all played the strategy just a little bit wrong. I think you stayed out a little too long on those tires. You were right between Finn and Stylen at one point, and I mean, they had newer tires than you. You got 21 lap old tires, but you just couldn't get it done. Tell me a little bit about your race, Eric.
Well, I was pushing, and yeah, I was thinking about heading for the super softs, but you know, Finn had the advantage already, and I wanted Stylen to catch up to him, and I don't know, maybe they can battle and slow down so I can hit and catch up with them.
Yeah.
And I knew I could finish with the ultra softs, and yeah, they were pretty quick, but I don't know, just made some mistakes and cost me.
I'll tell you what, man. You're on fire, man. I mean, you're like one of the guys out here that are in the last few weeks that have just shown tremendous pace. You know, your racecraft is on time. I'm pretty sure that you're going to put one of these together here. But yeah, man, I mean, wow, you got to be disappointed, but don't be, man. You still finished on the podium. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. We know how that worked out. We'll fix all that in a minute. But yeah, good job, man. Let's work. Let me talk to the leader real quick here, or the winner. Finish boy. All I can say, man, is what a freaking race, man. I mean, that was wheel to wheel with Ray Rawls. I mean, it was going to come down to the wire. Something happened to Ray's car. He did not. It looks like he lagged out. Then his car was still on the track. Then he came back in 2 laps later, and he was already 30-something seconds back. He couldn't get his car back going again. It would like slow down. They would go back again. It looks like he was trying to fix something. Maybe something broke on his rig or something like that. But I'm sure I'll get a message from him shortly. But what are your thoughts quickly? And I mean, congratulations, man. What an awesome performance tonight, man.
Yeah, first of all, thanks to sponsor Perla de la Strada for sponsoring our series.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a really tough race. Yeah, Styling really pushed me to my limits and today. And
what about that contact?
I don't know what happened. There was a little contact, but I don't know. I don't know if that was
save!
Lag or
what a save! I got my boss had his finished boy action figure out after that, man. He was like, yeah, what a save, dude. Oh my God, dude. We were on board with Stylen when that happened, man. But that was just amazing, dude. Amazing driving from your part there. I'm sorry to mean to interject there, but come on in, right? I get excited about that, man. That was awesome stuff.
No worries. Yeah, we got a good start from P3, and then Jamie was a little bit tough to pass, so took me a couple laps to get by him, and then Stylen already had the gap to me, so we decided to pit a little bit earlier and try to push the a little bit aggressive the strategy, and it worked. We got in front of him, and it was really tough. And yeah, at the end I made one mistake there on the not the hairpin but on the turn 3, and he got around me on the DRS.
Yeah.
And after that I got a few penalties trying to stay behind him, but my car was undrivable when I was behind someone.
Dirty air?
The car just won't turn, but I tried to hold on the best I can, because that's the fastest way around this track.
One second. One second. Everybody stay in the room. I want to talk to everybody that's in here. But okay, continue on. But yeah, everybody stay. I want to get to all y'all. So go ahead.
When you drop off the pace and drop off the DRS, you lose a lot of time at this track, because half of the track is a DRS zone. So
right,
if you're behind someone, you gain more time. Even if you get a few time penalties, you gain more time being behind there than slow down and let the guy pull out. So yeah, I was expecting him just gonna go down to the wire, but like you said, then he had some connection issues or something.
Wow.
So I think he was fifth fifth in the end, so at least he got some points and didn't, you
Yeah,
know,
it
get
was-
disqualified or something. So
He just kept losing time, no matter what. I mean, he got back in the car. He battled it out with Jamie D. And Jamie D, you're next on the interview here. But I mean, what a great battle. But yeah, he kept losing time, and the cap just getting further. 30 seconds, 20, 35, then 40. Then it was, up to 40 something seconds. But yeah, man. I mean, wow, dude, what a fantastic race, Jamie. I got to tell you something, brother, man. You were, man, what a great drive from you tonight, man. I mean, you're spot on. You were battling it out. You didn't roll over for nobody. You did what you had to do, man. You were in the fight. I knew you wanted to get up a little bit higher. You made a mistake, a simple mistake in that turn two, man, and the Red Bulls got around you. And after that, your race just went, south a little bit, but you got that spot back. But man, what a tough battle that must have been, man. Tell me a little bit about your race.
Yeah, thanks to the sponsors, Prada de Estrada. And I was disappointed, mate, to be honest with you. I
know.
made 2 little spins there. And yeah, I did let Finn go on the second bend at the beginning, so I thought there was no point holding him up and crashing with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he got right on the back of me again, I let him go again, so I thought there's no point holding him up too much. And that's what cost me another spin, letting him past. And just got in the dirty stuff, and then just tried hard till the end, mate.
Wow. Well, man, Jamie, there's still a great effort. That qualifier, man, that was exciting, man, because it was anybody's race to, anybody's chance to get the position. You had that top step with only like 10 seconds to go or something like that. And then it was, boom, 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 then like two or three more people. Then you were back up there again. Oh my God, dude! Talk about exciting stuff there, man. What were you thinking at that point, man? You could actually get the pole position here in front of Ray Rawls and Silent, and Finn. I mean, you had to be excited for that.
I think I just went out a little bit earlier than a couple of the others on that stint, and then I was on a different strategy, so I was pretty going all right until I had that little mistake, mate, and then and 2 little mistakes cost me big time.
Big time. Well, I tell you what, you can't make mistakes here at Red Bull. I think we alluded to that earlier. The track is so fast, it's so narrow. One mistake's going to cost you. It's going to tax you big, man. So, Jamie, my hat's off to you, man. Another fantastic run. You and Eric are just definitely showing strong, man. Y'all are like supernovas, man. I love it, man. These guys are awesome. I think Mr. B left Pepsi, man. Woo, man. I'll tell you what, boy. We were equating drivers to dancing styles, and you're certainly a mosh pit type driver, man. That qualifying, man, was just, oh my God. Do you understand that weather means slow down a little bit? Woo, man. I was riding around with you, but you had my heart beating, man. Tell me about your race, and congratulations for finishing, man, for the first time. Really appreciate that, man. It still looked good. You moved over when you needed to. Tell me about your race. Mm. Well, man, thanks for coming, man. And I really appreciate that. You certainly are a qualified driver in some of the other platforms, and working on the Formula One. It's not an easy thing, especially when you got guys like Finn and Stylen and Fenorio and Eric Garcia in the room. These guys are hold no quarter, man. You're in the way. They're slicing and chopping, man. But you did well, and I'm impressed. And good job, man. We'll hope to see you in the next race, man. Good job. Who else is in here that we have not talked to? Let's see here. So Donnie, is Donnie in here? Donnie Staubitz.
Donnie is not allowed.
Donnie.
I thought he left. Yeah.
And Mr. B left too as well. Who else is in here? Oh, Fenorio. I'll tell you what, Fenorio, I didn't forget about you, dude. Whatever strategy you got with Garcia, man, y'all are definitely working as teammates. That's a visible thing that you can see and measure and gauge. It looks like it was going to work. I mean, I thought for sure that you guys were going to pull off some kind of boogaloo move there, man, and snooker somebody out of a position there, man. But a little wrong on the strategy there, man. You kept Garcia out a little too long, or maybe yourself out. But I think y'all could have got a little bit closer. What happened? Tell me a little bit about your race.
Well, I kind of screwed my race in second qualifying because I went out on tires, did one qualifying, and it got invalid. So I figured to come in, change the tires, but I forgot to change the tires. So I started on 5-6 laps old tires. And qualifying, I don't know what happened. I usually have the speed in qualifying. I was hoping to get in front of Finn and Stalin so I can hold up and let my teammate, you know, go, because during practice he was faster than me. So I was trying, you know, just trying to get up there, and I don't know, the speed just wasn't there in qualifying.
Well,
and that's what screwed up my whole strategy.
I saw y'all at one point. It looked like Garcia. You know, he was out front. He was running strong, but he just could not close the gap to Finn. Did y'all decide right then and there? Hey, let me give it a shot, because y'all traded spots.
Well,
oh, go ahead.
We don't have communication, but when I got beside him, I guess he figured out, you know, ESP.
Yeah,
figured out that I wanted to give it a try.
Right.
And no, we didn't have any speed going, you know, to catch up. So I kind of waited for him to catch back up, or let him pass, and because he was always faster than me, so I was trying my darndest.
Well, I just got to go ahead.
We just didn't have the speed tonight.
Red Bulls look good, man. You know, your teammate Garcia definitely has developed into a fantastic, really quick driver.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you got to be proud of that, man. Hard work has paid off. Just getting an update right now from Ray Rawls. It's basically it says disconnected, can't take control of my car, massive glitch. So it looked like that was the case, because his car was, you could just tell something was wrong. You know, I don't think that's something.
It was a little jumpy.
Yeah,
it was definitely a little jumpy through there.
Well, it's Saturday night, man. The entire world's online. You know, Pornhub's going. You know, that PlayStation Network's probably got 1 million people on it. He lives in freaking the bottom of the world, so yeah, you can expect things like that. But wow, I know he's disappointed. Ray, and if you're listening out there, man, you know, congratulations on showing a good fight, man. I mean, that was, you got Finn. Let me go back to you real quick here. When y'all had that contact there, I know we were on board with Ray. That didn't look intentional. I think he was just right there behind you, just in that dirty air, just couldn't stop to hold the car up fast enough. A little bit of bump there. What did you think at that point, man? Would you think he was just being a little bit more aggressive than he needed to, or you know, did you consider that just a driving incident?
You never know if it's you know, it could be also a lag issue that it shows different, you know, things on his screen than on mine, so you never know. I just, you know, tried to focus on holding the car on the track, because I wasn't too far away from running off the track, so tried to keep the car on the track. And then I don't know what happened, if he had damage or something. He slowed down a little bit at that time, so I was trying to pick up my rhythm again, because that really, you know, messed up my rhythm a little bit there. But
did it mess up your tires? Did it mess up your tires? Did you get any damage behind that? Did your car was affected in any way behind that? That was Edward's question at that point.
No, I don't think so. I think if it affected someone, it was more his car, because
he hit the front end. Yeah,
he hit me on the back, so that's the safest part.
The strongest part of the car, right? Yeah.
Strongest part. Yeah. So if something happened, it was probably his front wing or something on his car.
We perceived it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We perceived it as him slowing down. You know, as a gentleman, you know, he knew he made a mistake. He slowed down. He let you gather your car back up. He let you cool down the tires, and then, you know, he proceeded to attack again. But, you know, he gave you a couple of laps to regather. You know, again, I don't think it was intentional. Me and Henrik were watching at that point.
No. And when I was behind him, I almost ran into the back of him as well. It was really tough to manage the car when you're in the dirty air and really close to the car in front. It was really tough. So,
right before he disconnected,
when the tires started to get really worn. So
right before he disconnected, he almost got you in the same corner. I mean, we were watching that point from the external view. I mean, his back wing was like, I mean, just a paper's width away from your back tire, man. I mean, that could have been another spin right there. He kept off you, but man, were you, at any time, were you looking in your mirror, or you just knew he was back there? I mean, because any other guy would have just been you know, I mean, because Ray was definitely trying to intimidate you, looking to the left, looking to the right, you know, trying to move around.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely doing that, and he was doing that to other people as well. They're moving left and right when he was right behind. So yeah, I can see from the arrow that's in the car. I can see the arrows moving white arrow, so I can see a little bit where he is. And I was looking at some spots when he was when he was getting closer and
right,
and seeing where he was. But yeah, just trying to focus most of my own race, of course, and because I was leading, so trying to focus on my own race. And if he shows up there next side by side to me, I have to leave a room at least a little bit. So
we saw that pass that he made on you there. I mean, that was super aggressive on his part. He was still clean enough to where you went wide. You had the preferred line for the first corner. When y'all came out of that, y'all were side by side. He had the preferred line for the second corner. I mean, you made it tight for him, but you didn't block him. Gave him plenty of room. Excellent race from both of y'all. I mean, you weren't rolling over, but all in the end, it worked out your way. I mean, this has got to be one of your toughest races this season in regards to being how narrow it was, and being that how aggressive Ray was pushing the issue. But I got to hand it to you, brother. Once again, man, you have prevailed through sheer determination, and nothing shakes the ice, man. I told you, Henrik, nothing shakes the ice, man. You can't shake Finn, man. You're not gonna do that, man. But congratulations on your win. I know you know how the finishing order went. It showed something different on the screen toward the end there. It gave Stylen the win, but if you need any help with this,
was P2 and Bonero P3.
And then it was Jamie, P4, and then it was Stylen, and then P5, right. Yeah, so the Big Buck for you finished last on the. Is he in here? Speaking of Big Buck, I think he left. He finished last.
Big Buck.
Oh, Big Buck.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'll tell you what, man. Did you get that message that I sent you when you went off that one time? It said, "Calm down and stay in there. Don't quit." I was watching you, and I'm really glad that you didn't, man. That shows a lot of determination. I know that wasn't an easy race, as we're talking about that now. Tell me, man. I mean, I know this was hard. But be honest. What did you think? Is this something that?
I don't think I should have been there. I think I should have some more practice time. I've crashed in quali 2, and then when the race started, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I just purposely stayed out of it for quite a while so everyone would get away.
Mm-hmm.
I spent most of the race making sure I wouldn't get in people's way. Mm-hmm. I got in a little bit of a tisk with Pepsi bottle, and I really was trying to stay behind him, and finally I got past him, not trying to. He messed up, and after that my race went to shit. And that's the end of it.
Well,
it was nothing anyone did. It's just it threw me off my balance. I was trying to stay behind him, and so.
Yeah, well, I tell you what,
the end.
Good job though, man. I mean, like I told him earlier, like I told Fernando earlier, you bring somebody in here that's qualified. You certainly are. Again, you got to work on your speed, your pace. This is not something you obviously know that. This is not something you're just going to jump right into. But kudos to you, man. For a sheer tenacity and determination. I got to give you credit for hanging in there and moving out and not causing any big old tussle. I know it's hard to do that, to find a dancing room when everybody's taking up the whole dance floor. But man. Well done, man. Well done, man. Good job.
I hope I didn't ruin anyone's race.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Robert, are you in here?
I apologize.
Robert CCS. No, Robert. Okay. Well, with that said, Finn, where are we going next week? Next week. That's right. We're racing again next week.
Yeah, next week we'll be at Silverstone. Yeah, Silverstone, British Grand Prix.
Jamie, real quick, I saw you go off in qualifying there, the second qualifier. What happened, man? You took like the dirt road all the way back to the pits there. What happened there? We just caught that part, the end part there. What happened? Did you just spin out, or was there contact, or what happened?
I don't remember, mate.
You don't remember? Okay. So much is going on.
Such a long race.
Yeah, I hear you.
My legs are killing me.
I hear you. Well, me and you both old. Our age is showing here, man. But congratulations again to all our drivers. Again, thank you, Parada de la Strada, for sponsoring us in this third and exciting season of Formula One here for the Ministry of Speed and, of course, MOS Simulations. Finn, wow, man. Take a break, brother, man. I'm sure you're like, whoa, man, wow. I mean, what pressure, man. And Fernando Garcia, man, putting big pressure on you guys, man. I mean, y'all guys, man, don't be disappointed, man, because y'all are right there, man. That teamwork y'all are doing is certainly paying off. You can see it. I see it. It's appreciable, man. And if anybody's watching that and they don't appreciate that, then they need to change the channel, man, because that stuff is spot on. You guys, Garcia, you're there, man. our Filipino porn star is about to take a win here, man. I can't wait to that after party, though. Woo, yeah! Filipino lady boys on fire. Oh, sorry. I'm ready. But, yeah. All right. Wallace, you got anything to say? Huber says, yeah, thumbs. All right. Well, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Another exciting edition of Formula One here. I can't wait. It was awesome stuff. We are off to see the Wizard. And with that said, God bless y'all. And again, thank you for your thoughts and prayers. It's in my very intention to heal up and get better, and we'll move forward with this, man, because we have a lot of racing to do, and I want to be there for every single lap, man. So God bless y'all, and thanks for your time. Six Johnny Hendrick and me are about to say adios, amigos.